I've been so tired.
Well, I feel like everybody who traveled back from Universe or even to Universe, there was so much hecticness at the airport. It was insane. Like, what?
Dude,
So,
they had like, I don't know, bomb dogs there for us, like at JFK. And we would have to, so it was an hour and a half for me to get through security. And we had to walk like side by side, like me and some random person, they would like make you step up to the line,
I know what
and then
you're
you'd
talking
have to
about.
walk together. Did you have to do that?
No, I didn't have to do that, but
Oh,
I know exactly what you're talking about.
yeah. And then we like walk by and the dog like sniffs your asshole and then you keep walking, you know?
Dude, I don't know why. Everything I'm seeing online, there was something going on, dude. We had a an air show. I'm flying home the 4th of July.
Bro,
Yeah.
yeah,
They shut down the entire airport, bro. We had to sit on
I
the
saw
side.
it.
See, there you
I
go.
was on Fire Island and they had like what do they call it? I'm not Hell's Angels. That's like the motorcycle. It's like the Blue Angels or something.
Oh yeah, the
And
fighter
there's like
jets.
nine of them going through the sky, and all of a sudden I'm talking about they were like it seemed like 50 feet in the air above us, and they just came zooting by. I was like, what the hell? So I figured something was going on.
Bro, without warning, shut down the entire airport for 2 hours. We were on the airplane for 2 hours, had to deplane for an hour, wait till the air show was done, and then fly for 2.5 hours. It was hell. And I
Okay.
somehow got the middle seat, bro. I was so frustrated. I was so frustrated.
I knew it was something because whenever they canceled my flight, the weather was perfect and they blamed on weather. And I'm like, there's no way that there's storms out here or something that they're not going to have this flight. So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to reschedule my flight. So obviously I had it this morning and it was hell. I had like four different flights get rescheduled. So
Bro, yeah, it was nuts. But it was all worth it. It was all
kind
worth
of.
it.
Yeah. Yeah.
It
A
was
little
all
bit.
worth
A
it.
little bit.
Congratulations, bro. It was
Thanks,
fun.
man. Thanks. Wait. I got the little, we got little cheap ones here. Look.
Let me see it.
Oh, it's like a little flimsy one.
Let's
But we
fucking
don't like it
go.
because it's Masters. Screw that thing.
Yeah, okay. Now we can address the elephant in the room here because literally, when you started the podcast, the very first episode, you came on here and told a story about how you basically almost got killed because somebody came to your house because they were threatening you because of what you said, which was basically pro cards in the Masters divisions do not count. Where are you
Yeah.
sitting now? Where are you sitting now?
I said what I said.
Do you still feel the same, bro? You just got a pro.
Yeah, dude. It's like a give like okay, let me
Come
put it this
on,
way.
bro. Come
Hold
on.
on, stop. Let me talk. Let me talk. So 35 plus, I don't believe should be a master's like class. Like there shouldn't be a 35 plus master's class because 35 is your prime in your bodybuilding career. Like I feel like
Okay.
I'm in the best age of my bodybuilding career now. In saying that, it kind of sucks because obviously you have competitors that aren't 35 years old. So it kind of dwindles down the competition that you go against in 35 plus. So yes, I'm still going against good guys that are still young that are in their prime, but I'm not going against eight or nine other guys that are in the open now. Yes, did I do open? Of course I did. I got top five in open still as well, but still not having that competition for me personally, and this isn't to like bash on anyone or take away anyone's success or pro cards or anything like that, but it's not as good as a feeling getting in the Masters division than open the division. So I feel like I still have unfinished business left. That's why kind of on Instagram I had made some statements that I want to and am going to place top five in a
Wait,
pro
wait,
show
wait.
next year because that's going to be my goal to redeem myself from not getting it in the open. All
Hold on,
right.
hold on. All right. So one, before anything else, congratulations, bro. I don't care
Appreciate you.
what you say. You got your pro card, and you brought up a good point. 35 and up is kind of when most people are in their prime. Like if you think about it right now, that's like Ryan Terry. Who else? Corey Morris is in his 40s. You have
Brandon,
Brandon. Yeah, bro. Like a lot of the top
Ben.
Ben. Yep, there are a lot of the top guys are in their primes right now. They're 30, 35 plus.
Yep.
So 100% agree with what you're saying. I guess I never thought of it like that. And the guys who you stood next to, bro, they looked fucking awesome.
Yeah,
So,
man. The guy that got second to me was a killer.
yeah,
The only
he's good.
critique that I would have is like if he posed a little better, he would have beat me. There's 100% he would have beat me. Like I'm realistic in that, but you know what? He didn't. So here we are.
You know what, bro? I was really, really impressed with your look. I
Thanks,
was
man.
really impressed with your conditioning. I was impressed with your overall fullness, your vascularity, your back. The peak was really good.
Mhm.
Overall, it was really fucking impressive, bro. Really
Thank
impressive.
you, man. I really appreciate that. I mean, Mike, my new coach, I wasn't going to do the show, obviously, after everything that happened to me, in the past year, the injuries, the breakup and all that. I was kind of done with bodybuilding, and he approached me at Champs one day, and he literally said, he's like, "Hey, let's do one more show." He's like, "You'll get your pro card." He's like, "I promise you, let's do it." And I'm like, "Dude, I really don't want to do it again. Like, I'm out of it." And he kind of brought me back into the mindset of doing this show. Slowly. It took me a really long time to fall back in love with this, but it was the best case scenario. Me and him have the best relationship as a coach client. We kind of bounce things back and forth, so it's not just him telling me what to do. Sometimes I'm like, "Hey man, like I don't feel full right now. Like I think I need a refeed," or "Hey man, like I don't think this is working. Like we may need to do this." And he listens to me and he takes that feedback and we apply it. So I actually got very many compliments on backstage of how me and him operated. We looked very confident together. People saw that relationship in action, and I think that's amazing because this thing's this bodybuilding sport is a team sport, man. It's not just
I
me
agree.
stepping on stage and winning. It's the coaches that are in my corner. It's the people that I talk to every single day, like you guys on the podcast and some of the other athletes. So I just want everyone to know that lean into the people that you have in your corner because everyone helps. Everyone's little things that they do. I mean, I was on the phone with Drew doing posing the night before,
Oh yeah.
having him check me out. I was on the phone with you in the room, you checking me out, kind of getting your opinion and seeing how I looked and confirming those things. So all that stuff goes a really long way. And I'm just very glad that Mike brought me back into the sport because I've never loved it more in my life.
Oh yeah.
He made me fall in love with it again. And it's a really good feeling, man. Like I'm so glad that I was able to beat some of the things and overcome some of the things because that's what means more to me than a pro card or winning a show or anything like that. Stepping on that stage and having my best look that I ever had, man. I'm
Mm.
not gonna lie, it brought tears in my eyes. Like that morning, I cried because I was
Oh,
like,
you
"Holy
should.
crap!" Man. Like, who is this guy that I'm looking at in the mirror? Like, this wasn't the guy back in November, December that's heartbroken, having suicidal thoughts, things like that, and it meant a lot, man. It was very emotional for me. So,
Yeah, man. Listen, I know you went through a lot, and to walk away with a pro card, and I'm gonna say I don't give a fuck that it's masters in general because the look itself, bro, was what I was really proud of as you as a friend just looking at that on stage. I was like, fuck, he nailed the look, right? And that's what I
yeah,
said. You know what? That's what it's about. What up, Drew?
What's up, man? Sorry, I'm trying to set up this tripod and doing all this bullshit here.
Ah, you're
So I
good.
could actually have it to work because I'm going to get this post-workout meal in. But
Nah,
yeah,
you're
man,
good.
congrats, Chris. I was talking to him. He called me the night before. I mean, you could just tell with this confidence just how he was radiating. When you know you're on, you're on. And I even asked him when I went to Universe, I was there. I got to see him. And I said, even if you didn't win, your pro card masters, whatever it was. Let's say you were fifth with this look in masters. How would you feel? He goes, I feel great because I know I'm on. You
Yep.
Mhm.
know, obviously the goal is to go pro to have that, but the status is the status. You got to be like pro minded before you even get there. And there's people that are pro mind that never get it, but they still do everything that we would do. And I can
Absolutely.
Mhm.
say we now.
No,
Absolutely.
yeah,
All right,
absolutely.
Yeah.
Chris. Now let's address the bold claims. You posted on Instagram right after that you want to place top five in an open show. Is that accurate?
Yeah, and I do what I say I'm going to do every single time. So,
Okay,
um,
so I love that. So what's your thought behind that? Like, why is that like your goal going into I'm guessing 2027? Is that what you're targeting?
yeah, absolutely. So I'm going to do a show here this year, and the only purpose of that is because I'm lean and I just want to stand next to some people. The main thing at first, it was I wanted to do a pro show this year because I never know if I'm going to step back on stage because I get injured all the time. So I'm like, you know what? You never know. I might as well get my feet wet in the pro
Okay.
league to see I've done a pro show. There's a lot of pros that get their card and they don't step on stage, and I don't want to be that type of person.
Yeah,
So I will be doing one here soon. I'm not going to tell anyone what it is, but you already know what it is.
I know it.
Was
Um,
it Tampa or Texas or
it's going to beat you at Chicago. Shut up. Anyways,
oh yeah.
so
Oh
I'm
man,
kidding.
you gotta
Okay,
wait.
not
You
doing
gotta wait to
Chicago.
pop your shit so then Andre could hold you to the fire now.
There you
Yeah,
go.
no. So,
Yo,
um,
yo, give me like 2 minutes. I'm taking a poop.
it's
Here
like,
I'm,
comes
I'm trying. I'm trying to
to let
wrap it
us
up.
know.
I'm trying to wrap it up.
but to go back to your question, Alex, I
Just
I
so you
still have
remember,
something left in me.
you know the comments are going to hold your feet to the fire. Remember what you
I
said.
really,
Let's
yeah,
put
Wait,
and
what
I will.
happened? Wait, what happened? What I missed? What happened? What happened?
Chris
That's
said
why
that.
Chris is laughing because he knows.
Yeah. Chris said
Yeah,
that.
no, that's totally fine. Like you can say whatever the hell you want, but they all probably were talking shit saying I wasn't gonna get a pro card or Chris looks this way, that way. I don't care what people have to say. It is what it is. I'm doing this for
No,
me.
it's a goal. It's a goal.
Exactly. I've never done anything for anyone else in my life, man.
Right.
And this is something to make myself feel validated through the way that I got my pro card. Like I always said, I hold my own feet to the fire and I say, hey, like I'm not happy about getting the Masters Pro card. That is me. That is my opinion, and it's okay for me to have that. So my goal is to get top 5 in the pro show because if I do that, then I know I belong and I know I can hang with some of the guys in this league, and that is what I'm striving for. So it is what it is.
Dude, you looked awesome.
Yeah.
Thanks, man. Appreciate
Love
you.
that. So what are you focusing on to get that top 5
Yeah.
transitioning from now to
Yeah, so my opinion on my physique, I have to grow my shoulders so much more. That upper shelf needs to come up way, way more than it is. My front pose is obviously my weakness. My abs need to come up big time. The reason why there's a lacking is because for many years, as we talked about before, I had hernia surgery, so I wasn't able to engage my abs at all. I couldn't do abs because it was the most painful thing in the world. So this was the first year where I was actually able to do them without any pain. So I have to bring up my abs.
Love it.
Tyler's critique was build my chest, obviously upper chest, just upper shelf in general, and come in with deeper, detailed abs. Now, obviously, my front pose needs some work, but he literally said the back pose was the best in the show.
Yep.
Conditioning, best in the show, best in class. He said you could stand with anyone on that. I had that feedback from multiple judges. It's just that front pose making that more dense and bigger. So
Yeah, Chris, I was super impressed with your fucking back, bro. Like when I
Yeah.
saw your back on stage, I was like, what the fuck? That is 5th in open. Like I'm not gonna lie, bro. I was shocked. I really thought you were gonna be top 3 in your open class when I saw you guys in comparison. So
Yeah.
again, that was super fucking impressive. And then I told you the night before, if your midsection is connected, like you see it, then you'll get your fucking pro card, right?
Yeah.
As soon as I saw you walk out, I saw that it was connected. I saw everything was in contracted. I was like, boom. And then you ended up getting it, bro. So again, congratulations. And
Appreciate you guys. It means a lot, man.
I'm excited, bro. I'm excited to see what you do. I love the
I am too, man.
You look dope. You look dope.
Thanks.
Thanks, guys.
All right. But I do want to fast forward into talking about the overall winner at Universe. So I'm not sure if you guys.
Oh, by the way, while we were backstage, I pointed at the guy because the overall winner was in my class. And I pointed to everyone. I said, this guy is going to win the overall. I go, there's no doubt about it. I go, he won this is before we even stepped on stage. I said, he won the whole show. That's how impressive this dude was.
I haven't seen an amateur look like this guy in a long time. And if my computer was
Ooh, let me see. Let me see.
my damn
I didn't see either. I was there, but you know how Jersey traffic is, that turnpike. It took me like 2 hours to get home, man.
Nuts.
And it was like I couldn't stay till finals, and it's like
He was just
the
very
masters
balanced.
and
Very,
all the
very
classes.
balanced.
Yeah.
That's what it was, bro. He was very well peaked and very balanced.
From front to back, everything was pretty it was a pretty physique.
Yeah. Like I said, I think I've seen a lot of national shows lately, and I think this look.
Oh, wait, hold on. I got to go back a screen. Oh, there we go. I'm like, why can't I see him? There we go.
Look at this dude. I think his name is.
Oh, all right. So look, I think this dude is from New York, right? He gets shot by one of my video guys, right? I actually started following this kid like about 2 weeks ago. My video guy posted him, and yo, dude, you got to go to his page, yo. He looks nuts in the gym.
Yeah.
It's nuts. Yeah, he's nuts.
Like, yo, his shape, his delts, he looks nuts in the gym. And I'm like,
Bro,
oh,
his chest is a barrel chest. He's just got one of those thick, deep, dense chests, and I was like, yeah, dude, this guy's on.
yo, look, right? He looks great on stage, right? Yo, dude, he's got one of them physiques that just look fucking insane in the gym.
Yeah. 1 second. I want to show you. I want to go through because I think you hit the nail on the head here. He was balanced, bro. I think
Yeah.
that was his biggest strength. Dude, this it's going absolutely haywire.
And his posing was pretty smooth too. I know there's probably not any videos of it, but he was very, very smooth with the posing. It wasn't bad at all. Sometimes you get these guys that are very impressive that they kind of got choppy posing. Bro, everything you could see he was ready.
Yo, I'm pretty sure he gets coached by
Frank, what's his name? Frank?
yes,
Ricardo's guy.
Ricardo's coach.
Yeah.
Frank.
He bro.
He knows his thing. He knows yo, both of his guys went pro.
Yeah, I was gonna say
And both of them look nasty, bro.
Yep. He brought these guys in, and both of them look crazy, bro. And that's the thing. I thought he was the best peaked in the show by a mile.
Oh, yeah.
I think that's what separated him from everybody. It was just
100%.
the separation in detail through the core, like you said, the fullness. I think he could have been a little bit even fuller based off of
He could have been. Even from the back, I could see he could have had even more a little more pop.
Yeah.
But it was all there.
So
Yeah, he had. You could tell he has room where you could have fed him even more food.
100%.
this dude is going to be dangerous.
And he's got one of them frames where he can get a lot bigger.
He's just going to get round and fill it out, and his waist
Like
is
he
already
can-
small. So
he
everything
can
else
get-
is just going to put
yeah,
more
he can get
emphasis on it.
big.
He's imbalance.
Bro,
Yeah.
you can see it. I think if he steps on a national stage right now, where do you guys have him? I'm sorry, a pro stage.
Still got more work on the back.
Yeah, and he has to be tighter. He has to be a little bit more conditioned. That's the one thing it was funny. We were backstage and me and the guys, obviously they know I'm on the podcast, and we started breaking down each other's physique backstage. It was really fun, dude. We were all joking around, like the camaraderie was amazing. And we were talking about this guy's physique. And that's the one thing all of us said was if he was a little tighter, it would have been like the most undeniable show we've ever seen with this. So I think he could have been a little bit tighter. So
damn, tighter, bro. I don't know.
no, trust me. In the back, there was still
Back,
something.
back can get harder. The back can get harder.
Alex, I'd have to agree with you and say I don't remember seeing in the past couple of years anybody that's won a national overall or just nationals in general that has had this look before of
It's awesome.
just being. I think he's the best of
Yo, you gotta
any of the
see,
guys
yo,
that we've
you
seen in a
gotta
couple of
see
years.
it. Yo, wait. Let me find his page real quick because
Yeah.
yo, bro, you gotta see his gym pitch, his gym shots, bro. like when I tell you they're just insane looking, yo, they're like yo, bro, I instantly followed him. I was like, yeah.
I'm just glad I
followed
didn't
this
see this guy before I went on stage. Because
No
I would have
problem.
known he was in my class and I would have shit myself, to be honest. Because
kid. Yeah, I'm dead.
I actually think this dude right now could be. I think he could be top 6. I think he could be like a Ray. You guys know who Ray is?
because of the structure.
Yeah, the structure, bro, and the conditioning. I think his conditioning.
Are we talking about the remainder of shows this year? Because I wouldn't say
No.
top 6.
I would say more of the shows that have already taken place. I see that he could have been top 6 in the shows that we've.
You think he would beat Reek?
No. He would.
I would
he
put
would
him
be
in
very
the
close
10.
though.
I would put him like around Reek's level.
Yes, I agree with that actually.
I think those guys could be fighting for.
I have to disagree with that.
Yo,
I gotta see more though.
Yo,
That's
his
fair.
name is Harge_Savior.
Underscore.
Yeah, when I get back home, I'm gonna check out his profile. I'll probably group chat you guys.
HARGE_SAVOIR.
I got you.
And Drew, I'm only saying this because obviously Reek's my boy. He's my friend. I've been around him a lot in person, and I was around this guy in person, and they have that same bubbliness and structure. It's
Look, he looks like, bro, his physique looks insane in the gym.
Yeah.
What class was he in?
Like, look, you can see it here, yo. Like, yo, it's one of those gym physiques that just look absolutely nutty, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
He's one of those tall guys, huh?
go down, click on his back. Click on that back.
Just under 6 foot.
He
Click on that
didn't
back.
look tall because he's very proportioned.
Click on that back shot.
So just
Yeah,
looking at his
of this
photo,
shit, like, look,
I thought like
bro,
Dean.
like, look at this shit. He looks fucking nuts in the gym.
Yeah, this is nasty. Look, this just shows that he's.
insane.
This
Now,
just
you
shows.
see what he looks like maxed out?
That's better.
Now, look,
Yeah.
they depleted him too hard. They could have put him on stage just like this.
Yes.
Seriously.
They depleted him too hard, and you could tell he cut water. Yo, dude, if he don't cut water and he actually goes on stage like this, he would. Yo, right now in a pro show, he'd be top 3.
Yeah.
He wouldn't be no top 6, no top 7. He would look. What we just saw on stage wouldn't beat Reek. This right here would do damage to people.
Yeah.
That's a good point. His condition.
Hey, it was enough for me to say he's winning the whole show right the second I saw him. So you can tell how impressive that is. Like right away when I saw him, I go, he won the whole show.
A lot of people don't get this, right? So a lot of people over diet going into their shows. So you get conditioned and then you keep dieting and you don't get more conditioned, you just get smaller.
Yep.
And if you notice him, like, bro, look at these shots, cuz, bro. Like, yo, he got
no reason to change anything. Yeah.
It's just one of them insane
No reason to change
physiques.
anything.
This is why it's impressive because there's not one specific muscle group that you can say, holy shit. It's just all of it in accumulation.
Yeah, he looks dope, bro. He's got good skin too.
Yes.
Yo, I'm gonna hit Frank because I fuck with Frank. I'm gonna hit Frank and tell him, yo, put him in a pro show and don't deplete him hard.
Yeah, honestly, I think he could be top 5 right now. Looking like this in the gym.
Yo, you see that one, go back to that other shot again. The one with the back. That other shot. The one right before the one you played right before that. That one.
That was the same video.
Yeah, that one. Yeah, play that again. Play it again.
Yeah.
Like, yo, bro, if he comes into a show looking like this, he's not top 5. He's top 3, bro. He'll probably, he'd win a pro show right now if he came in like this.
Well, think about what we just said. We said that who was the guy who won? We had on the podcast. He just turned pro at World or Universe.
Brady.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, Brady. Right? Do you think he could beat Brady?
Yes.
Who's Brady?
Yes.
We had
Absolutely.
him on the podcast.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Did I miss that? Who I'm not
Yeah.
sure.
The big white guy that plays top.
He would, bro. He would do damage to that kid.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look, I just think
The kid who plays second, right, or third?
fourth. He plays fourth in the Open.
Oh, okay. I thought it was second or third.
So
You make a really good point, Alex. Yeah.
Blue shorts, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
I love how people just know him from the color of his shorts.
Because he's not, this guy right here isn't small at all. I mean, one of the biggest guys in the show, best shape. His conditioning was there. Yes, it could have been a tad bit better, but we're being nitpicky here. He's got all the intangibles to be top 3 win pro shows. And that's right now.
First, let's circle back because we actually covered this on the podcast a while back. And
Why was that? Wait. Go back to your Instagram. Why was that on your Instagram right there?
where was it?
Go back to the search. Wait. Alex, explain yourself here. Go back to the search bar.
I don't know what it was. Wait. Am I clicking?
Go back to the search bar. No. Go
This
back
is the
to
search bar.
He's in the search bar.
What did it say?
Go. Where's that?
This is the search bar.
No. Hey, chat. Hey, what is that? What is that?
Oh, you owe that.
Are you tagged in some like weird thing?
Got a
This
bonus.
is-
Oh
yeah,
my
this isn't even
God,
my
Just got a
Joe,
random
God.
boner on your shit.
This is goofy, bro.
Oh, it's
Male health foods. Yeah, of course it's a boner.
Oh my
I thought
God.
it was going to be
All
like
right,
a G
sorry,
for
continue.
P site that like you were tagged in that you like searched it.
Just in case. Make sure we support the fellas on this real quick.
Oh my God.
I wanted to talk to you guys about the update from Corey Morris. Now, before we even get to that, I don't know if you guys saw, at one point on this podcast, we covered the fact that Corey went to Neil Yoda Hill. He came on the podcast actually and talked to us about why he's making that move. And then come to find out, for whatever reason, he's with
Went back to Cuts.
He's with Cuts currently.
So,
So I wanted to get your guys' thoughts on this.
Click on it. I saw it.
I'm not even going to say my opinion. I just first I want to hear what you guys have to say. And
He
then
looks like he's a little bit smaller, but bro, he looks nasty.
Mm-hmm.
I agree. I think, and I don't know if this is like purposeful, like he's trying to downsize or streamline, like he's been getting that feedback for years. Or
I think maybe he just been working his ass off.
Yeah, like we
But he got such a dope physique that like.
I was gonna say, even this lighting, this lighting's actually doing him a disservice because it's kind of hiding his lats in that front pose. He probably looks way better than this in person.
Yeah, listen, this is probably depleted core. What is he?
Look, if you notice, you see how he's got those back sticky spots like me now.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And it's probably because Kelly ain't doing body work on him 3 times a week. Like I can't front. If Kelly lived by me, I would have her in my back pocket following me, Like, Kelly, we gonna do body work before I lift, after I eat meal 5. Like shit.
For those of you guys who don't know who Kelly is, she's basically somebody who does body work for a lot of the pros in the league. But when I saw Corey here, the first thing I thought it was flatter, definitely a little bit more downsized. But again, I didn't know if this was the approach that they were trying to take. They've been for years. We've heard that Corey is too big. He needs to downsize his shoulders, his arms.
Bro. Do you remember how full he came out at the Olympia last year?
We remember.
Yeah.
We remember.
That was stupid, bro.
Bro, we're backstage and I'm looking at him. I go, "You think you full enough, Guts?"
Nah, he was stupid. But do you think this version of Corey will do better or worse at the Olympia because it's more streamlined?
We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see.
I like it.
I
It's up to the judges, but I like if you're asking just my direct opinion on it, I like it.
You ever? I'm trying to think of the best way to say this. I remember Jeremy Poppin actually said something similar to this, where he tried to streamline his physique. He came into the Olympia and he didn't get rewarded, and then he said, "You know what? I'm just going to keep bringing that crazy round pop, and they put me where they put me." All right. So, is there any point that you stop trying to do what the judges are trying to tell you to do, and you just kind of bring a look, or do you have to listen eventually and say, "You know what? Let me try to streamline my physique and see if I get rewarded more"?
I think that Kyron will be a perfect example of that. He was always considered too big, and then now look, he's
He was
one of the
never
faces of
considered
the
too.
league.
He was never considered too big, Chris. Never.
Oh, hold on. I get
You know
what
what I'm
Chris is
saying? You know what I'm saying, right?
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
Chris, I do get what you're saying. I think that
I don't. How are you too big if you're placing top 5 at the
No, no,
Olympia?
no, no. What I'm
so
saying is they were trying to make him go to Classic, remember?
No, they weren't trying to make him go to Classic. That was his decision.
he made,
Oh, all right. Well, I'm wrong.
hold on. He made that decision because in order for him to move up, they said that he needed to streamline certain parts of his body.
No,
That's what,
no, no. It was no.
bro. I'm telling
No.
you, that's what he said. He said he came out and said that publicly, and that's why I remember. So I covered that. But regardless, I do think that Kyron was one of the biggest guys in men's physique when he made that transition out.
He still is.
Exactly, though. But that's why.
But that's his strength, and I feel like that's Corey's strength.
But that's what I'm saying. I think that's why he said, you know what, I'm not even going to try to streamline my physique. I'm just going to keep bringing, this and try to peak it as best as I possibly can. And it paid off. But we also
I feel like whenever you
think
peak appropriately with that size, you're going to be in the mix anyways.
I just think you're reading
impressive.
into it too far.
Okay, so what do you think if Conrad gets the feedback to?
I think you're reading into it too far. I think both of them guys are just bringing their best physiques, bro.
Yeah. I agree.
I think you're reading in. I think you're reading into it far. There's no story there.
I don't know. I don't know if that's true though, because if at one point he wanted to transition,
there's no story there, bro.
But you don't know that. I mean, there could be a little bit more to the story that we just don't know, and that's what the podcast
no. But
is,
you,
right?
but look, you're assuming that, right? The same way I could say there's no story there. You
Exactly.
like you can't say
but actions give us the opportunity to see, and draw conclusions, and that's what I'm saying. If he made the transition out of men's physique to classic physique, there was a reason for that.
No, he didn't make the transition out, bro. He never competed over there.
I know,
because he couldn't get those legs big enough.
Bro. That's exactly what happened. He couldn't get it. He didn't feel his physique was ready for that stage, and he was like, "Cool, I'll just go right back to men's physique because it's ready for that."
Yeah.
Do you think that men's physique has had cycles where certain styles and kind of physiques were getting rewarded over other physiques?
Yes.
And now it's back to that bigger, more Kyron-esque physique with still tight waistline?
Honestly, I don't think I say yes, but no, because if you look at it, bro, Brian Terry, Brandon is Banks, they're still in the top 6 and they've been there for 5 years. So it hasn't changed. Brandon's been there the whole time.
Yeah, if we're talking about like the top dogs, where it matters.
The look hasn't changed, bro. Like, look, Kyron is not huge. He's the same size as Edvin. You guys make it seem like this guy is like enormous.
He is not the same size as Edvin here.
How the fuck is he not the same size?
Hey, I always say there's these certain.
Edvin has more muscle than Kyron. It's
we not
just the
looking
way
at the
that
same
the illusion of it because the tighter waist.
Yo, he just has a ridiculously doofy chest, bro.
I was gonna say maybe I'm just looking at the chest too much here, but you know what?
The upper torso is massive, bro.
You know what?
It's
you know what,
such
Dre?
so thick.
Dre, I'm wrong. I remember.
Yo, bro, you not yo, bro.
Let me finish my
guys,
sentence.
timestamp.
But like I was saying, I stood on stage with Kyron. Now, granted, that's a much different version of Kyron than what we're seeing here.
Yo, bro, you not gonna acknowledge my timestamp, bro?
No, because I remember looking over on stage, looking at
That's
Kyron.
the first time you've ever said that, bro.
That's not true. That's the first time.
Yo, bro, we need a timestamp for that, bro.
Nah,
yo, editor, yo, make like a cool edit at that point and make some shit go up there or something.
Johnny.
It'll be like the thumbnail what Alex saying.
That's the first time you're hearing it. There's a difference. Kyron, I looked over at Kyron and I saw his shoulders, I saw his arms, and I remember specifically saying that he's not as dense as I thought he was, and obviously the chest was a completely different world. So I think you are right. There's certain parts of Kyron that makes him stand out and look a lot more dense than he actually.
But he doesn't have a huge back either.
Exactly, and that's where I
small waist that adds to that illusion of the taper.
Exactly. But like I said, I'm excited for him. Do you think that Kyron top 3 this year?
Yes.
People got to nail their peaks, bro. We'll see.
Yeah.
But yes, he has opportunity to win it all.
He does.
There's
a group of 5 people that have an opportunity.
It comes down to like at the top, Alex. It comes down to who peaks the best.
They shared a little bit of information about his peak after the show, and he was saying how they did it, and this is something very traditional to what DJ Pure does with his guys, but he peaks them with a dirtier peak going into the show. And to me, even though I think there's high risk, high reward,
he peaks them with what?
like dirtier food going into the show, pancakes, stuff like
Yo,
stuff like that?
I don't think it's high risk.
If you're lean enough, it's not high risk.
It all depends on the person, or like you said, you have to be lean enough though.
Yes.
Okay, that
Well,
makes
you got to
sense.
think about this, Alex, right? If you like, I remember I said it a couple episodes back that, bro, when you're really peeled, it takes you 3 days of overeating to spill.
It took me 3 days, and I
Like, no
still would have
water.
spilled after
Yeah.
the show.
If you're not drinking water, you ain't spilling over, bro.
He's 100% right.
But what it does make it is hard to recreate the same peak again. That's the problem. Not to say it's not going to bring a great look, but if Kyron needs to bring this look to win the Olympia, that is very hard to do. Even if they go to the same restaurant.
Yo, Alex. All right, so look, right. Let me tell you why I disagree. The data says otherwise. Yo, my man, out of Kyron's last 4 shows, 3 of them are wins, and the 4th show is a 7th place at the Olympia. If we want to go back past that, the 3 shows before that are wins. So what do you mean it's hard to nail it?
Well, let me ask you. Hold on.
Now hold up. Let me finish. They've consistently been nailing that.
What is, out of all of those packages you just named, what's his best package?
I can't tell you. I'd have to go look at the picture. See, I'm not a prisoner of the moment.
But
So
hey,
I'm
even
not,
at Daytona, he was like that too, though.
Hold
on. I agree, Chris.
You asked me a question, so let me answer the question.
Go ahead.
Yo, I'm not a prisoner of the moment, bro. So I'm not just gonna dick eat and say Pittsburgh was his best look without going back and looking at the others.
Okay, we'll go off of what the vice president, Tyler Mannion, said. This was his best look of all time. And what I'm saying is it makes it a lot harder to recreate a peak from a coaching perspective.
But Alex,
you just disregarded everything I just said.
No, I didn't.
Gave you all the evidence.
Just because you gave me evidence does not mean that your evidence proves anything different. My point is still the same. Even with the fact that he showed consistency,
that they can recreate the look.
No, hold on. You're getting it twisted. We're saying that this was his. I'm saying that this is his best look, just like Tyler's saying.
Alex, can you let me say something really quick?
Can I ask a clarifier to make this very easy?
Go ahead.
Oh, go ahead, Drew.
We talked about a God tier peak. Was this Kyron's God tier peak? Because I don't think so.
I think it was.
One of them. I would say one of them. But
yeah, but the God tier, like the once in a lifetime peak, I think it was his. I think potentially.
This was it.
I've seen it 5 times. He beat Banks and Ray at Pittsburgh.
I think his best peak doesn't mean it's God tier peak. I've seen it 5 times. Yo, look, Alex is saying this, Drew, without going back and rewinding the tape and looking at any of his other physiques too.
Okay,
Did you compare that to his Legion when he beat Banks?
First of all, hold on. I'm going off of what our vice president said, who was there in person, right?
Yo, bro,
let's go off of that.
Let's
go off of that. If you don't want to take my word for it, let's go off of the person who makes the decisions in this.
Yo, bro, and Ben said Tyler said he's going to be in the middle group at the Olympia for 5 years straight. Ben still ain't sniffed that shit. So what the fuck are we talking about here, bro?
We heard it from Tyler himself. That's the
yo, Tyler said Ben was going to be in the middle group at the Olympia, and he wasn't.
I didn't hear that from Tyler. Neither do you. So with that, when it comes to Kyron, this was his God tier. There's no question. How can you say that it's any different?
Alex, you've heard me say it. I'm the one who said God tier physique. So if you're quoting me, quote the rest of the shit I said. You can hit your God tier physique more than once.
I agree, but I think he hit it here better than he did it.
This was one of them. What I'm saying, Alex, is
this is what I'm saying.
This was one of them.
I think it was one of his best peaks.
So was that Legion. So was that Pittsburgh when he beat Ray and Banks. Bro, he's hit God tier a bunch of times.
We're arguing semantics right now.
We are, but I'm getting to the point because there's a wide sentiment out there that's saying that if he can bring this look again, then he can win the Olympia.
Yeah, of course.
So that's what we're saying.
He has a chance of winning it. Hell yes, with that look.
Exactly. But what I'm saying is if he brings even some of the best looks from before, it'll still be harder to beat the best version.
His Legion look is Mr. Olympia. Like, this is what I mean, Alex. Like, you're trying to make it seem like that's the only physique that would beat these guys.
I do think that this is the only physique that can beat Ryan Terry out of all the packages that he's brought in before. And keep in mind, that's the best version of Ryan Terry.
Did you go look at, Alex, and this is my thing with you. This is the problem I'm having with you. You're saying you haven't gone back and looked at his physiques to say that.
You're talking to somebody who sits down and records videos, watching these guys 24/7 and
Like you said,
how
Andre
they
Abdul's
progress.
chest was flat. Like you said, Andre Abdul's chest is flat. And then I went and rewinded the tape and brought the picture
Hold
up,
on.
and his chest wasn't flat.
And even when you
I got
draw,
more examples.
Bro, I rewinded bro, let's move on, bro. Actually, Drew wanted to say something.
No, I mean, I was just saying, like, just because I don't think it's God tier. I think Corey Morris's God tier was the Texas show that everybody talked about because he hasn't hit that again, but it was close enough. But you know that isn't it. But here's another discrepancy that I'll add in there. And I could say this about a lot of shows. There was a time that we were on the podcast, we were doing the recap of Memphis. Memphis had bad lighting. So when Dre came on to give his predictions, he's looking at the photos, he's looking at the videos, and he was saying, okay, this guy's off, this guy's off, this guy's off based on the visual. So sometimes when you put photos next to each other, it's very hard to tell if it's somebody's best look. Because I think personally, there's looks that I had that were in the top 5, the best I've ever looked, that I won't post those pictures, like Chicago, for example. It's just such bad lighting that I don't like it. You know, it doesn't do me any justice, and it almost makes me look off compared to Toronto with Gilco and the tan and the lighting and the shorts and everything just being contrasted right. Do I think it was Kyron's best peak ever? I think it's up there with Legion, but at the same time, there's a lot of things that have shifted. He was going to Classic. He said in his podcast I listened to for about like an hour and a half how he was getting stressed out about all the extra stuff that he would have to take. So he found meaning behind it again, fell in love with enjoying it again. So that could be a factor of it. So we don't know if it's a God tier physique or peak until we see if he does it again or not. So it's all speculation and semantics, like Chris was saying. So I think personally, it's not like the one hit wonder of the peaks, right? And Dre said that since he created this term, it's not that you can't hit it again, but I think we're under the influence right now of if he doesn't hit that exact peak at Pittsburgh again, he won't beat Ryan Terry. And that's what you said, Alex. I think his Legion look, if he brought that and replicated it at that year's Olympia, I think it would have pushed Ryan Terry. We'll never know, but that's my opinion.
I agree. Hold on. I actually agree with you. So let me take a step back. I do
That's
think
what I'm
Dre, I'm not talking to you. When it comes to
But that's what I meant.
when it comes to Legions, the year that he won Legions, I actually agree. If he were to bring that same package to the Olympia, he would have been top 2 in that Olympia. I actually agree. When it comes to this year, I don't necessarily, with the improvements that Ryan has made since then, if Ryan brings what he brought at last year's prejudging specifically, I don't think that Legions would have beaten Ryan. That's what I'm saying. Maybe he would have came in second. I don't know, right? That's where we're playing semantics there. When it comes to the actual look that Kyron brought this year, I think if put that next to Ryan, I think that's the battle.
Let's go back to the beginning. You said that the way DJ Pure peaks his guys, it's hard to recreate the look. I told you no, it's not, because he's recreated that look on Kyron's last 7-8 preps.
Hold on. This is what I'm talking about, bro.
That was the question. I answered that question.
No, you didn't. Recreating the look is most of us sitting here right now just said that Kyron's look here at Pittsburgh was the best of his career. That means that
I don't know that because I didn't look at none of the.
Hold on. Take it from Tyler Manning. That's what I'm saying.
I'm not rolling on that, bro. Because it's the same way Tyler said Jordan Payton was going to be in the top 5 and he wasn't, bro.
See, this is what I'm talking about.
You're being a prisoner of the moment. You're being a prisoner of the moment.
Who else can we take it from? If we can't take it from the man who sat dead center in the auditorium and made the decision.
We can take it from the pictures, right? Oh. And what I'm telling you is that Kyron has hit that level of physique multiple times.
Alex, also Tyler said this, and he's also a proponent that says you can't believe pictures and videos all the time, but he wasn't at Daytona.
Again,
Daytona could have been his best look, but Tyler wasn't there.
Bro, I'm going.
What he just said is correct. You're like, why are you trying to fight what Chris just said? What Chris just said is the fact.
That's a good point. Tyler wasn't at the show,
Tyler can't say that was his best if it was.
What if Kyron said that Pittsburgh was his best? Would we agree, or are you just going to sit there and argue no?
Well, Tyler said it like if he would have said it's the best that he's ever seen.
Hold on, answer the question. Answer the question. No,
we're going to believe him.
And he also said that was arguably the best in men's physique history. That's what Tyler said. Answer the question, though.
There's plenty of niggas who said it was their best look, and we think otherwise.
Yeah, bro. So listen.
That's a good point.
Bro.
Okay, so bro.
Jesus Christ.
Ben thinks one look is his best look, and you don't agree with that, do you?
I agree what you're saying.
Right?
I agree. Yeah.
So asking them doesn't matter. To me, you have to go back and rewind the tape, bro. That's how you know the answer, winding the tape.
But
And none of us have done that.
If we're sitting here saying that we can't believe everything that we're seeing online, just like you used the
No,
Memphis
I
as an
don't. I
example.
didn't say that. I didn't say that.
Okay, well, people on the podcast
Yo,
literally
dude,
just said that.
NPC News Online, right, keeps the pictures to a standard, right? So, like, for the
The
most
lighting
part,
isn't to a standard.
I
That's
know
what
that.
we're
I
talking
know
about.
the lighting is, and I said the format of the pictures are, right? So, like, if we go on NPC News Online, unless it's shitty lighting, bro, for the most part, the pictures can tell us the story.
Okay.
And everybody would be off
Like,
if,
like,
it's
like,
one
yes,
person's off, right?
like we do agree there's certain venues with shitty lighting, but
Yeah.
for the most part, guys, the venues have pretty decent lighting now.
So are you saying that, just to wrap this up, if Kyron brought the Legions look and Kyron brought Pittsburgh look, say there were two different people,
I think if he brings his best, he has a shot of winning.
Challenge it. Yes, he'd be
Of
up
course,
there.
I agree.
It's hard to say because we
I'm
don't
not going to
know.
go into the semantics of the look, but if he brings his best, he has a shot of winning. Yes.
Again, I agree. If he brings his Pittsburgh look, which was his best, I do believe he has the chance of winning.
I think we're trying to split dick hairs over something we don't need to split dick hairs over, bro.
That's what it is right there.
Like, we can just go to the end, like, bro, if he brings his
This
best,
is one of the topics that we should have moved on from.
No.
Yo, this is what we was talking about in the group chat.
Yeah, this is exactly what we were talking about.
There'll be other things that are 30 seconds that turn into 30 minutes, but I actually enjoy that type of stuff because
no, I
it's
want
a
that.
different type of
I want that
perspective,
conversation.
yeah.
I want that conversation because
That was a good combo because look,
Drew,
it's gonna give them something to argue about in the comments.
Yeah, I'm just busting your balls, man.
I don't agree.
These guys don't know what they're talking about. Drew can't win a show. Andre can't win a show either. What do they know?
And then not realizing how hard it is to win a show.
No, but these guys are at home on the couch and they think they know better than me. But they're telling me, oh, I can't win a show. I know better. Okay, but you don't even compete. You don't even lift.
Right? Don't you know they only want to hold you accountable, bro?
Hold me accountable. Oh, my bad.
They want to hold you accountable. That's all it is.
Oh, my bad. They like a bitter ex-girlfriend or like a third grade teacher accountable.
There's somebody right now, bro.
I mean, why would anybody want to hold me accountable? I'm not relevant.
Oh shit.
Let's transition. I want to talk about, I believe this was I forget the Big Ten Pro. I don't know.
City taking a piss right now, bro.
He's like got what, 3 wins now?
I was gonna say, we've been raving about
those guys.
We got Dallas Botchway taking places from people.
And he's a whole 45 years old, bro.
Yep.
Oh,
he's 45.
45.
Yes,
hey, add that one to the list we were talking about earlier, Alex.
Holy shit!
This is insane.
This is no young man. That's older than me.
So what? He's done 3 shows.
I wouldn't even have known that.
He's done 3 shows in 4 weeks and he's won all 3 of them.
Taking a piss, bro.
What do you notice the biggest difference in his physique?
Come over here, City. Put some points on the board. Well, even more points and hold some guys over.
Taking a piss, bro.
Oh yeah, he didn't.
Yo, Alex, there's no difference in the physique. He's just in shape, bro, and he's dialed.
always too.
He's had the same physique 5 years ago. He was that good 5 years ago.
Yep.
No, because what you're forgetting to do is going back and comparing the photos from then to now, and you'll notice the difference that his posing is 10 times better. This difference.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant the same exact treatment. I thought you meant physique, but you said what was the difference in his physique? You didn't ask me what was the difference in the presentation.
Oh,
okay.
Drew,
see, Dre's sharp with it, bro.
Drew, don't do that. Drew, don't do that.
I answered the direct joke, but look,
that's what you did say. You did say
Drew, get your out of here, bro.
I answered direct questions.
Oh man. All right, but seriously, this was impressive.
Again, but Alex, I do agree with you though, bro. Now that you said it, bro, his physique, his posing is finally decent. Like, his posing was so terrible. He was losing shows that he shouldn't have lost. Like, City,
I agree with that.
City probably has like 15 wins, and he'd probably have like 25 if he knew how to post 5 years ago.
You know what? That's a good fucking point. I want to know how many wins he has.
He got a fuck ton of wins, bro.
I swear he's winning like 2.
Remember what I told you? So this is what you do, Alex. Type in NPC News Online in Google search as one word, then type in space, and then type in Sydney, type in his first name, and it'll come right up as the first click.
You said space?
Yeah, space. Now type in his first name.
Was it Sid? How do you spell his last name?
Oh, it's like Sid
Pouye. Yeah. Yep. hit enter. Yeah, hit enter, and it'll be the first one. Yep. It's the easy. Yo, anyone ever want to know how to find a profile on NPC News Online? That's the easiest way to find it. And then you scroll down to the right, and then you see all the years right there. So just click through the years and count the wins.
All right, let's go.
Three this year.
3. I don't even know where does it.
Last year was his down year. That was his down year.
Oh yeah, we got first here. Yeah, 3 wins.
So that's 6.
Yep, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Damn.
10, 11.
He's like that, bro. This is the perk about searching
12,
these
bro.
guys.
He got 12 pro wins right now.
No. That one's amateur.
Oh, okay. Then you
That's
got
11
qualifier, yeah.
Damn, I didn't realize. I didn't
10,
realize.
yo, he got like 10, 11
21 was when he went. Holy crap.
Yo, if you knew how to
He's on a
post,
killing
he'd have
spree.
20 wins. He'd have 20 wins if you knew how to post.
100%.
Bro, people sleep on him. Like, there's not many people who have 10, let alone 11 pro wins.
I never knew that either.
Dude, he's such a tough matchup over there for them. Because, bro, he's tall and big, right? But then, like, he's got the small waist, he's got a taper, and he's got a wicked back.
That taper is crazy, yeah.
That's what it is. I think it's the balance.
It's a terrible matchup.
When you're that big with a taper, it's very hard to beat. That kind of taper, it's wild.
Yeah, you walk
Just
into
gotta
the show and you're
double
like, fuck. You just look over like, fuck.
I'm curious to see because he was.
Yeah, dude, look at this shit, bro.
Yeah.
Like he was 12th at
Got
the
legs
Olympia
too.
one
He's
year.
got an X frame.
Yeah,
Very
What do
balanced.
with that, bro?
Hey, I'm gonna go on a limb and say this. I think he's the only guy over 6 foot that could hit both hands on hip like a Superman and look good.
Mhm.
I like that.
I
Yeah.
agree. A lot of times,
I think it doesn't show as many gaps because his arms are in sequence with his shoulders
like
and he has
that.
really good symmetry for his height. Like you could tell he's tall. Certain people you can't tell. I know Ricardo Sinet. I know Prob was like, oh, I thought he was taller because of his limbs and his structure. But when you see City, he's so balanced for where he's at, and you could just tell by where like the trophies and everything are when he's next to other people. You could see, but he's really balanced for his height too. His muscle belly insertions are good. Looks dope.
Agree, bro. I want to make sure that we cover some of the international shows because they've been running it this year. And
Yo, did you see the guy? Yo, the
good.
dude who won Philippines. It's his second win. Second win. He came off the list.
Wait. Let me
Dude's
go
back is nuts.
His conditioning, bro. Oh, what am I doing?
Dude, his back is crazy.
His shape is even. You're like, I like everything about the dude.
Yeah.
Shape, conditioning, front, back. I like all of it, bro.
Where's he at? I know they posted him.
I went to his profile and I saw that he's been following me. I guess he tagged me and stuff before.
I follow
like years
all
ago.
I follow all of these guys, bro, because I'm such a fan. So like when I just be browsing the internet and I'll come across a page and I'm gonna
this
follow
is the guy
you.
with the crazy obliques too.
I'm not
Everything. There's
bro.
so many things you got picked. Yeah.
Yeah, he's awesome. He's
Yo,
really
Drew,
Your eye
I
goes
saw
to so
Physique.
many different things.
Follow.
Oh damn! And he beat Isai. That's a big,
That was the last show.
yeah. That's a big deal.
No, but go down. Look at his physique, bro.
Hell no,
that's
his eyes
wild.
peeled, and
Yo,
he
look
had
at
like
that.
the Cisco effect.
I tell everybody,
East Coast or
yo,
Atlantic Coast last year.
Don't worry about the name. Don't worry about placings. Yo, look at the eye test, bro. His shit passed the eye test, bro.
That's a great way to look at that. Real quick, I want to use this as a teaching example. If you notice in his back shot, he's pinching a little bit here.
He can easily make that wider.
Yeah, he can easily spread that a little bit more and make that a little bit better. That's going to make it.
Yo, and Alex, the only reason why he's pinching is because he's trying to do that other pose. And then he automatically turns the arms down instead of resetting.
Those knee joints are scaring me in that front pose. Though.
When it bend, he needs to bend the knee. Yeah.
Chris,
that's what I was thinking. Same with the maroon shorts. Yeah. He's got good quad. I think he's just double jointed because people have that with their elbows. But
it looks like Zach Jennings whenever he hack squats, bro. Have you ever seen Zach Jennings squat videos, man? It scares the hell out of me. And he just like
I don't want to see that. That would bother me.
I've seen a video of somebody breaking their leg on a leg press like that.
Yeah. Just pinching here a little bit. He can open this up a little bit more and it'll make a lot wider. And you're 100% right. I want to point that out too. He has a bad tendency of bending that knee in the front shot, going almost like backwards.
And hey, if he brings that chest up and he opens up, his erectors are still going to look like that. I think he's really trying to accentuate those erectors and make them thicker. But if he was to open up and then lift that chest up, kind of like you guys were telling me that night before, it's going to look the exact same, just wider.
Yeah, crazy look. Like this base just needs to change. That's all.
Yeah.
I'm impressed with him though. Really fucking impressed with him. Oh yeah, you can
I like the look,
bro. He's like bubbly and peeled.
Oh,
yeah.
Now look, right? Yo, Alex, you used the word impressive correctly.
You know what? That's a
Yeah,
good point. And I know why you're saying that. So where would you have him this year at the Olympia? You still think he's in the 16, right?
I mean, yo, Alex. I mean, probable, yes. Possible, he can be anywhere, and he can be anywhere.
Yeah.
Okay. At
it's
what
like the
point?
matchups. Look at Dilson, remember?
Yeah,
When
like
beat Ed-
he can sneak through the cracks and end up being number 12, number
You know what?
13.
That's
He's got
that's
a dope physique.
Yeah, but I'm also sure you can name 16 people that can beat him. So it's all
That
relevant.
that's why
Yeah.
I said probable,
Yeah.
probably not, but possible, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
that's a good point. Where do you think the Olympia starts to open up? Like, at what spot do you think that's where these guys can start to jump into?
I don't, yo, Alex, dead ass, bro. Not this year.
No.
That's it. They ain't no good.
It's unlocked.
Ain't gonna be
Yeah.
no openings, yo, dude.
Yeah.
Dude, it's gonna be so choked up. Like, listen, we're gonna have a very hard time picking our 15s.
I agree.
100%.
Yeah. Oh, that's gonna
Dude,
be
look at how hard it is to make it. Look at the difference of the people you thought would be in. And Andre said this to his point at the beginning of the year. He said he didn't have many people winning.
And I told you a lot of people we're used to seeing at the Olympia won't be there.
Mhm.
Guys that should be just because they didn't strategize. You know what I'm saying?
All right. Before we get out of
So-
here quickly, because was it Texas Pro? We have a Texas show coming up this weekend. The list
Wait. Can you give me Alex? So we got Texas, and then when is Chicago?
2 weeks. 2 weeks.
Next weekend.
Drew would know.
So Chicago's not this
We
weekend.
got,
it's next weekend.
it's
Yeah.
like a little, was it under 2 weeks? No, 2 weeks, 13 days, 12 days.
2 weeks from yesterday. Yes.
I'm in so many peak weeks. So, I don't do the daily countdown anymore.
They just start to blend into each other. I wanted to ask you, so it looks like we have Jeremy Potvin, Stephen Cal, Jeremiah Maxey. I'm sure there'll be other guys that jump in who are doing Texas. Out of those three, I can see those guys at minimum being in the top 5, depending on who else jumps in. Out of that mix, we've seen Corey Morris's recent. Well, no, I'm sorry, he's doing a different Texas show. I don't know if you guys saw Jeremy's physique update. I'll show
Mario
you.
Stewart's in there too, I believe.
Okay,
I
yeah.
haven't.
All right, I'll pull that up here in a quick minute. So this is Stephen Cal.
Looks good.
He posted. He looks peeled. That's the one thing that I'm noticing. A little flat, which is to be expected at this point in this period of prep. Let me see. And then Jeremy, bubbly as can be right now.
I haven't seen none of Jeremy's posts in a minute, bro. I hate Instagram now. They only show me shit fucking dumb
Yeah,
shit.
you follow these people and you feel like you don't follow them.
Fucking bullshit.
Right.
That's him right now.
This is him 4 days ago.
When's the show? This weekend?
Yeah, this weekend.
He looks like he got to come down a little bit more, though, bro.
I think he knows that too.
He knows that. He definitely knows that.
Show me something else. Show me
mentioned
something
in a
else.
Comment. His
Show me
front shot,
the back
most
shot.
recent by the American flag.
Show me that back shot, yo. The one now. Go back, Alex. Show me the one in between those two, the back one.
I see.
I'm trying to see what level of conditioning he's at.
And I already saw his lower
Because
back.
I know his shit. And he has such a small waist that you might think that he's really peeled when he's not. So let me see when he transitions. He's still got a little bit left in love.
Because his front comes in first from what I've seen in
he's got it. Yeah, he's still
preps, and then his back is always a little bit behind. He's even said this. So,
but you can see him still holding a little in the love handles in his transition too.
Yeah, I think it's just the lower back. You can see it, right? But
no, you can even see it from the side. Like it's not just lower back; it's even love handles from the side, like obliques, like even obliques. Like I know Jeremy's shit, bro.
So with seeing Jeremiah already this year, he's done multiple different shows.
I love his shape though. Like he's got a shape that's so good that he doesn't even have to get all the way peeled, and he still looks awesome.
Who do you have, Stephen Cal or Jeremy, based off of what you just seen from the most recent physique updates?
Stephen Cal's in better condition, way better condition.
Yeah, but he also doesn't have the muscle that
he doesn't. He does. That's why. I mean, I was going to finish.
It's also a bad matchup.
I was going to finish my thought.
Now you know how.
Well, we're starting to do. We know what you're going to say now. So
that's why. Why you think I just stopped talking?
What do you? Who do you have, based off of what you've just seen? Because their strengths are completely different.
Me?
Anybody.
Bro, you just said it for me though.
Steve wins from the back.
Stephen Cal has crazy condition, but he ain't got this muscle, bro.
I know. Now, say who you think is going to take it this weekend.
Do I gotta pick? Nah, don't make me pick, bro. Both of them they the homies, bro. I can't. I'm sitting this one out, fellas.
Bro, I think Mario Stewart could take it, bro.
I believe so too. I would have Mario above both of them.
I'm just saying, I think he's got density. He's not going to have density like Jeremy, but he has more density than Steven.
And he's in shape.
Wait. I said, y'all got Mario over him?
I do.
I like Mario. I like Mario as a person. I'll take that bet if y'all want better gentlemen's bet.
I think Mario. You know what? Chris, I'm not going to take that bet, but I can see what you're saying.
Yeah, that's Alex.
Alex.
I got the same feeling you got on that one. Yeah.
Dude, I like all these guys, man. I like all these guys, and that's the thing. I don't want to bet against one or the other. Like it's
yo, Drew. This is what I'm saying for it. Quote what Alex said, and that's my answer too.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see Mario. I do agree with you. Like we talked about earlier, he's trending. He's always been the guy who got better and better, but the only difference is he started the year off really fucking good. So his better and better is to me probably going to trend into his best of all time.
I just love his posing, man. It's always so smooth. It's very consistent, and he's fun to watch.
This fun.
Got him.
Good smile.
He bites his lip when he poses. Nah, this is a dope physique, man. He's improving. Shout out to his coach Kobe too. It's cool. It's cool.
I fuck with Cody.
It's cool. It's cool when you see top guys giving an opportunity to up and coming coaches. Like you see, even you, Dre, like Nick Walker, right? Like giving opportunities to Prob, right? Now look what he's doing. So it's cool to see.
Yo, I forgot who I was telling the other day that. Yo, prior to Prob making that comment on the podcast, I didn't even know who the hell he was.
Know. Yeah. So it had nothing to do with even knowing or whatever who was coached by him. He just liked what he said.
Yeah, like yo, dude, I'm not even like the bitches be saying like, oh, I caught a vibe. Like I don't even like, but I guess I caught a vibe, bro.
I respect that because a lot of times people will have their ego in it and they're not going to be willing to give an opportunity to somebody who would probably be the best for them instead of chasing a name.
I am very coachable, so it doesn't matter. I don't need your credentials, right? Your credentials don't. It's like this. You know how many people I've told this to on their way up, like the amateur guys? Yo, dude, if you like your coach and he's giving you results, don't jump ship just to come to one of the big coaches. If that guy is coaching you good, stay with him. I even remember in the beginning when you Alex, I said, no, bro, stay with your dude. He got you this far. If you can work out the little things, work it out. If you can't, then yes, you got to move on.
Yep. I couldn't agree more.
Because yo, dude, you rather be getting more hands-on attention than be number 35 on the list.
Yep. The landscape of top coaches has come down, and the landscape for the up-and-comers have kind of opened up a little bit. And now you're seeing the up-and-comers getting opportunity, nailing that opportunity or fumbling that opportunity, right? And seeing new names being built in. So that's one thing I've noticed. There used to be such a widespread of top guys. At least
if you think about it, right? Team Ventura and Zero Gravity aren't there no more.
Yeah.
It's like Cuts is still there, but Zero Gravity and Omar had big teams, bro. And if you think about it, their guys just scattered out into the world.
You guys, I'm going to hop off real quick. I got to run the house.
All right, brother.
You're good, man. All right, I'll talk to you guys.
Easy, Drew.
But even Mike.
Word, Mike's another one.
That's a
Andrew Vu. I haven't heard of him in a while.
Think about it. There's like 4 or 5 top men's physique coaches.
No, Chris. We mean it from the standpoint of those coaches had big ass rosters, yo.
Yeah, I got you.
They coach primarily, or most of the pros.
Andrew Vu is one of the old school names. Like a lot of these new guys don't know who Andrew Vu. Yo, a lot of these people, if they seen Andrew Vu standing right here, they wouldn't know that's him.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're 100% right. But they also don't realize how many Olympia titles he has. And
that's why I think coaches like that I think are dope as hell, yo. Because it's like, you know who else is like that? Shane Hewley. You know how many people have like Shane Hewley? Yo, he's got a private page. Yep. Which coach do you know has a private page?
He's I think he has the most pro cards in like NPC history. Shane Hewley.
I believe yo, Alex, there was a Yo, Alex, when I like this is me going amateur to right, there was probably like a 5-year stretch, Alex, where I swear to you, he coached every single figure girl that was good.
Yep.
If you saw an NPC or pro figure girl and she was good, and like, there's another thing. You know how coaches have a look?
Yep.
Their athletes have a look. Like you can tell somebody's work after a while. Shane Hewley had like a look, and these girls just looked killer, bro.
Yep.
And you know who kind of like has his look now? His name is Justin.
Or I'm sorry. Is it?
Yeah. Oh, so boom. His name is Justin. He's married to Carly. Now, Carly used to be coached by Carly's one of his old athletes, Shane Hewley's athletes. And Carly and her husband, Justin, coach people now. Justin coaches Sean T.
I know exactly what you're talking about. He's a
Coaching
great
Sean
coach.
T.
He's a great
And I
coach.
feel like if you look at his athletes, bro, he's producing that Shane Hewley look.
I agree. They're fucking peeled. That's what it is. Those guys are fucking peeled. I know exactly. I want to give him some. I think it's Justin Horrell, something like that.
I can't remember his last name off the top of my head, bro.
Yeah, no, I think it's Justin Horrell.
Let me look right now. I'll look right now.
Chris, do you feel any different waking up as IFBB Pro this morning? Feeling good? Like, come on.
No, I do. That accomplishment that I've been going from since 2017, man, it was whenever I heard my name, I kind of blanked out, to be honest. I looked up in the sky and I was like, thank God, finally, like this is going to be off my mind. That was the biggest thing.
You said Justin Horrell?
Yeah, Horrell.
Yeah, that's it.
100%.
Yep. I remember, bro, when I turned pro, and this is kind of why I want to give this advice to people. You know, it's so important to enjoy the actual process and not the outcome. Bro, I will never forget when I turned pro, when I won North Americans, I wasn't happy that I actually earned my pro card. I was happy that I didn't like that the weight was lifted off my chest. I don't know if that makes sense. Like
that's exactly what it is.
The pressure.
I understand. You guys had basically you guys had the pressure on you where you had to go deliver.
Yeah, but exactly. Keep in mind, bro.
See, when I competed, I turned pro in 2014. I mean, like for us, there wasn't really pressure yet, right?
Yeah.
But I understand what you mean by Alex. Like you were the guy, so they were like, "Well, you better turn pro, bro."
Hold on, that's the thing, bro. And this is where I agree with you, but I also wasn't the guy. No one had expectations of me, bro. I put those on myself.
Then why'd you feel that way?
Exactly. I put it on myself, bro. I made it seem. And that's what I'm saying. Like I won my first.
So you felt relief then. So it was self-relief.
That's what it is. I put so much pressure on myself. And I see that a lot of times at the amateur level. I'm backstage talking to these people. They're not almost even enjoying the process. The outcome is going their way. All right. Like Chris, that's why I asked you, if you loved the way that you looked and you didn't get your pro card, would you be all right? And you said, yeah.
Yeah, 100%. The thing is, like with me, is obviously I'm on the podcast. I've been kind of at the top of the game here for a little while. Like, I mean, knowing everyone that I know and all that, and it does affect you in the back end in your mind, saying like, oh, I'm not a pro yet. Like, I'm not like my peers, and you kind of feel like an imposter being in the position of being on this podcast and doing other things, even though I have all the knowledge in the world and I've been doing this for forever. I just never nailed to look at the big stages that I needed to do. So having the feeling that I finally nailed that look, and the funny thing is, man, is flying to Universe. I knew I already won my pro card. Whenever I posed in front of Steve at Bev's, I already knew I won my pro card. Like I told him, I walked up to him. So we posed in the Bev's gym posing room before. He gave me some tips and everything. And then I went and worked out, did the rest of my pump workout. And then Steve had started working out. And I walked up to him and I said, hey man, I just want to let you know, like I've done Universe over the years and I've really contemplated of getting you in that posing room and posing in front of you. But I said, to be honest, I was never confident in myself and I didn't feel like I had a pro physique to be able to take that time from you. And I said, this was the first time that I felt like I have a pro physique and that's why I'm taking your time to do this. And then Steve looked at me and he just goes, you look very good. And I was like, well, I appreciate that a lot. And then he stopped me again. He goes, you look very good. And the second he said that, it confirmed everything that I thought leading into the show. And I walked up to Mike. I go, I'm getting my pro card this weekend. I'm right about this. I know I got it. And that was the best feeling I've ever had in my life.
I love that, bro. You know, I think people take a lot of inspiration from your journey. Like you said, I'm sure there's a lot of people out there right now. They're seeing all these people turn pro. Like you said, you're surrounded by your peers who are turning pro and they feel lesser.
And I'm making people pros as a coach. And
I'll see somebody online like basically crying, bitching, and moaning that they didn't turn pro in their third show ever. And what I look at them and say to themselves is, stop being a whiny brat. Like, do you know how many people have done 30 shows before they turned pro?
Since 2017, Andre, 2017 Nationals I've been doing.
Yeah, bro, it took me 9 shows to go pro. I'm not an overnight success in the amateur ranks.
Yeah, I didn't even know that, bro. You know, like I said, that's a really good point. Like people, they have such high expectations.
No. They're just being whiny brats, bro. Because that's what it is. It's not, it's the expectations don't even meet the person.
Everyone wants it now. They're so used to it.
No, well, I won 2 overall, so that means I'm supposed to go pro.
I have 6 overalls. Don't mean shit.
I don't have any. I don't have any overalls.
Yeah,
Like I
see?
don't have any amateur overalls.
Yep. There's pros that they even win a local show. They got
Yo,
second in their
dude.
class.
Yo, dude. I placed out of 9 shows. I placed first twice.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
At the amateur level, you said.
Yeah.
Damn.
That's good history right there. That's crazy.
Yeah. You know what?
Yeah.
And then there's me, who was kind of had the opposite to a small degree, where I had a very fast rise. I didn't lose a show. I won the overall at North Americans. And then my adversity came at a different point.
At the pro level.
Hey,
exactly.
You want to know the best meme I saw this week? Was the one that said, "You guys that got your pro card at nationals, this might be the last bodybuilding show you've ever won."
That wait, say
It goes, the people that were getting their pro cards this week realize that this might be the last win you ever have.
That's a fact, bro.
I didn't catch it right away, but when I caught it, I was like, yeah.
That's a fact, bro. That's a fact.
Yo, it really is too, yo.
And people don't understand that. Like, and this thing is, you shouldn't ask them to at that level yet. You should ask them to.
Yo, the reason why it's so funny is because, like, saying that to someone, right? At first, they'll be like, "The fuck is he talking about?" And then 5 years later go by.
Yeah.
Oh, I still haven't won, bro. He was right.
Yep.
I'm telling you, bro. You see that pretty often. But like I said, that's why I think it's important to be delusional as an athlete to a small degree. Because if you don't think
to an extent, you have to be delusional to an extent.
You have to.
Yeah.
That's why when I hear people say that they're going to do something that's extremely bold, it's not my job to prove you wrong. It's not. I hope that you fucking do it because
it's their job to prove it. I don't think it's my job to prove anyone wrong. It's their job to prove themselves right. It's not even their jobs to prove everyone else wrong. It's just your job to prove yourself right.
Just shut up and do the work. That's all it is, man. That's all it is.
Perfect note to end the podcast, fellas. I appreciate y'all for hopping on. Happy
4th of July,
bro.
Yo,
Andre, I missed arguing with you, bro. I missed it.
I know, because bro. Yo, listen what I was about to say. Yo, it's so funny because this goes on to what I was just about to say. Yo, bro, we be like talking for mad long, even in the group chat, because we actually this isn't a show that we just slap people together and it's just we just slap people together. We actually all like talking to each other, and we actually all, besides Chris, because I don't have Chris's number, but we all talk to each other for long conversations outside of the podcast.
Yeah, bro. And what's funny is whenever we're all together and we're having conversation in person, it's just this is basically a podcast. We sit down.
We be dying laughing.
It's the same shit we say here is the same shit we say when we're all in a room together.
Yo, remember in the hotel room? We're like, damn, we should have set up a camera. Right. And I was like, nah. We couldn't put that shit in there. And I was like, nah, I would have just had my editor edit out certain shit. like, yo, certain shit we can't, but this would have been an ill podcast.
That would have been, that shit was fire, bro. And that's why I fuck with this podcast, because even when we are arguing back and forth with Dre, we are cutting each other off, and we're bro. That's our friendship in person too.
Yeah, it's not.
Like that's why I don't react to it. That's why I don't.
Alex. You know what I've realized? We've learned how to have our arguments on the show and still keep it flowing.
Yes, yeah. I agree.
Me and Alex talk. Yo, Chris, I don't know if you know, but me and Alex actually talk. Let's tell the viewers a little bit too, Alex. Just so that you guys know, me and Alex talk about ways to try to make the show better for the viewers. Like, we try to figure out if we feel like, even Alex, because I don't read the comments, right? But Alex does. So
Dre does not read the fucking comments.
So if Alex feels like, yo, Dre, they said this, Alex gonna come to me with it, and then he's gonna be like, yo, Dre, we got to work on this because the people saying this, and let's try to smooth this out. This way, it's more digestible. And yo, dude, we do make a conscious effort to try to make it better for you.
Yeah, and I think it's important, but at the same time, I always say, Dre, before I say anything else, I never want you to lose being you. Right, like that's the number one thing. The last thing I ever need is to Dre come on here and try to be muted because of the comments. We appreciate the comments. We want to be very clear with that. That's the one cool thing about this podcast. We're getting anywhere between 50 to 120 comments an episode, and we're sitting here getting all this feedback. And I get it. A lot of it might seem
and I don't even care because sometimes they dunking on me, sometimes they dunking on Alex. Yep. So yo, bro,
but like I said, when it's all said and done, we try to make this as entertaining as possible for you guys. And we appreciate you guys for watching, tuning in. As always, till next week, peace.